everyone, it's Stacy from PeonyLaneDesigns.com. Have you subscribed to the channel yet? If not, click the little blue button. Don't forget to click the subscribe button, comment down below, like this video, and click the bell icon to be notified. Okay, so I'm headed home. I had a doctor's appointment away from my house. Good news, all good news. That's good. We're good. Everything's good. So as bad as the other day was, this is the good day. So we're good. Good. Better. While I was there was a garage sale right next to the hospital, and it was a good one. It's a nice part of town that I was in, and there was literally a garage sale at the house next to the hospital. So of course I went, and I spent like $10. And you guys, you could see part of it back there. So I'm gonna show you what I picked up, but I'm also gonna show you what I picked up at Michael's yesterday, which I didn't get a chance to do the Michael's haul and show you what I picked up to be crafting with. But I'll show you what I got from the garage sale and from Michael's. Okay? I mean, seriously, sorry, garage sale. I should have gone there. Do we turn around? I'm not turning around. Mostly because the muscle spasm I was talking about yesterday on the left side of my body got super bad today. Okay, what's this sign say? I think this says garage sale. Yep. Barn sale. Friday, 10 to 6. Barn sale, barn sale, barn sale. Is this like a fancy barn sale though?
In 1.2 miles, turn left onto Oxborough Avenue North.
This might be a fancy barn sale, but I'm going to stop and check it out anyway. Just because I want to see. I'm curious. Maybe I'll move to the country and start hosting my own barn sales. Maybe I'll just buy a barn in the country and start having a sale. The muscle spasm, though, on the left side of my body, so bad today. I went to rinse some linens. I held it out in front of me and couldn't breathe. It like my whole, oh nope, there was no breathing. There was no breathing whatsoever. Oh, I love going to these country sales. Back in the sticks. All right. Oh, looks like a garage sale. It's not a fancy sale, so yay. I might actually be able to buy something. All right, let's go check it out. You guys, it's a ginormous birdhouse. And when I say ginormous, I mean it's freaking ginormous. It was $3. It's not in the best condition, but you know, shabby chic. It was $3. Oh, sorry. The spasm's making me lose my breath. Okay. But then it gets better. She had a box of Shiny Brights and milk glass, which, you know, I wanted it. And I said to her, you don't have them marked? And she goes, well, just make me an offer. I said, here's the problem. I brought $6 because I'm not expecting to go garage selling. I have no more money. I have $6. She goes, that's fine. I said, no, do you take Venmo? Or I need to give you at least $10 for the Shiny Brights. And she goes, you need to give me? And I said, yeah, I kind of need to give you $10 for the Shiny Brights. And she goes, sure, I take Venmo. And she goes, so we'll do 14. And I said, we'll do 15. Because this should have been more than 3. And then I got Shiny Brights, and then I got a milk glass, but the milk glass was so dirty. I'm like, I'm the only one who could see value in this, right? I better go home. I gotta take my daughter to get her hair cut today. Can't stop anymore. Well, maybe I could stop at one more. Holy cow! Do you see the bird cage came with a stand? The stand's got a broken little bracket on it, but I think we could JB weld that. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Give her a fresh coat of paint. And I'm like, is this really $3? And she goes, yeah. I'm like, okay. I will take it for $3, and I thought that's probably all I'm gonna get. And then she had like, it was a true barn, so there was a stall That was all Christmas stuff. And on the floor was the box of Shiny Brights. And one was broken. And a couple of them are newer Shiny Brights. But then there was the old Shiny Brights in there. And I'm like, I gotta have it. And of course the milk glasses for me. As if I don't have enough of those. So, I'm just excited, you guys. Well, it's totally worth going to the doctor. I should leave the house more often. Totally should leave the house more often. At this point, I don't even know where I'm going. I don't even know how to get home. Wait, oh, this looks familiar, actually. I know where I am. Well, this wasn't too far out of my comfort zone. I just never been that far down before. Huh. It's a good sale day. Yeah. It's super windy out here. I'm sorry about that, but the pieces I picked up today were big and I don't want to bring them in. So let me show you. That's the birdhouse, and I'm telling you, she is a tall baby. You can tell she's up to Fluffy's bumper there. She's got her own little stand, and I'll show you that in a second. Here's everything else I got. So this is a folding corner shelf. It needs to be painted, obviously. It's got a little love on it. I might actually put it on my porch space this month, so it's gonna go right into Picket. It was $3, and then this one, this soup can is a tin sign for $1, so I picked that up. Here's the stand. It's got a broken piece on its leg that needs to be fixed, but other than that, it's pretty good. Let me move these out of the way. There's a really great rustic mirror that was only $4. And then that is a chalkboard, and it's kind of got a cool rusty look to it. Everything is super dirty. Yuck, it's got a spider on it. I'd take care of that. I love when you do an Etsy shipment or an eBay shipment and you get the feedback. 4-star. Why? Why? It shipped on time, was well packed. Why is it a 4-star shipment? What do you have to do for these people? I love the one. I have one that's like shipped quickly, well packed, 2 stars. Or 3 stars or something like. I'm like, really? So anyway. Yeah, I got a haircut. No more wings. Love it. She actually did a really nice job, so I'll show you. I got my hat on, but she did. I'm happy this time. I don't look like a boy. Like, she did it right. So when I fix it to go to work, it'll be a cute girl cut. I didn't have her fix it because I was just coming back here. There were a couple small pieces, including the Shiny Brights that I want to show you, but here is my milk glass vase that I picked up. And when I said it was dirty in that barn, y'all, it was dirty in the barn. Dirty in the barn. Here are my Shiny Brights. You can see why I could not give her $1 for this box, right? Like, I'm like, if you take Venmo, I'd like to give you more. And she's going, yeah, take Venmo, PayPal, whatever you want to send me money. And I'm like, okay, great. Because I'd like to give you like $10 for this. Because each one of these Shiny Brights at Picket, where the prices are lower, is, you know, $3-4. So, I mean, these 3, 6, 9, there we go. I just made my money back if those 3 sell. So I can't, these are obviously from the 70s. I have a few others like that as well. Those are not as valuable. The broken one is not as valuable, but it does have the really wonderful zinc top that has come off of some of my other ornaments. So I'm going to recover that. Ugh, just about didn't make the glass in the box, but there we go. I think maybe this year I might do some packages with pinks in one or the turquoise in another, or just a whole package of Shiny Brights. I don't know. I don't know. But I had to give her more than freaking $1 for this. I couldn't do it. My conscience would not have it. Now, let's do the Michael's haul. My back is still hurting. I just took like a fistful of ibuprofen and I took the steroids this morning and I'm like, I'm still in pain. I want to rest tonight. I thought I saw a spider. I did not see a spider. I'm going to rest tonight and then work on the booth tomorrow because I have to get my booth for Picket done this weekend. I got to get the porch space done. I'm like, I'm behind. How did I do that? How did I get behind? Wasn't I ahead? Didn't I suddenly jump in and go, look at all this extra time I have? Yeah. Here we are. I have a hard time breathing. It hurts so bad. Anyway, the muscle in my back hurts really bad. So if you hear me going, it's because when it spasms, I can't breathe. It hurts a lot. When it happened this morning, I was washing linens and I had both my hands out in front of me. And when I tell you the pain was only second to childbirth now, I have a high tolerance for pain. I can be in pain and still function most of the time. I couldn't breathe. I could just make grunting sounds. I was like, I thought, I'm holding on to the edge of the sink and I'm thinking, I'm going to hit the floor. And I didn't, but I managed to crawl over to the chair and that was a wrong idea because you're thinking I'll sit down and it'll go away. It didn't go away. And then trying to get up off the chair was extremely painful. I was glad I took the steroids because about a half hour after I took that, at least it was down to like a roar. Literally waves of the spasm. Like it would go and I'd go now it's just a little out of breath when it happens, but not as bad as it was this morning. Here's the paintbrushes I absolutely needed. I absolutely did. But look how pretty they are. It's so pretty. It's like 12. No. Yeah, 12. I could do math. Shh. Anyway, it says for like all different kinds of paints. I don't know which one of these is supposed to be for which one. Like, I don't know which one's watercolor. I'm just going to use them all on my paint. I'm not even going to care. But my brushes that I have, the art brushes that I have that are similar to these, like this one's gone now, the big wide one. I like the big wide one. It's kind of like, it's a little smaller than my typical brushes, like the ones I get at the hardware store, but it's a little wider than the art brushes that I had. And so I like this size and that has fallen apart. I like this size as well on the end, and I do like that it has an angle for getting into detail. So the art brushes are nice to have. No idea. This looks like a makeup brush to me, this one with the little hoop on the top. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Maybe I'll like it. I'll use it, obviously, but I don't know what I'm not an artist, like special brushes, but I like having the art brushes for, especially for smaller pieces. But anyway. And then I got all this. So the Halloween stuff is out, obviously, at Michael's. Oh, I gotta lean down and get it. Okay, I was looking for eyeballs. These are the foam eyeballs. I want to use them on those spell books that I'm going to make, not the ceramic ones that we already did, but the other ones that I want to do. And I also want to use these snakes. So they had these little mini snakes, 2 of them on a package for $5, so $2.50 a piece, which feels like paying up, but I couldn't find rubber snakes at Dollar Tree. I looked. I'm like, my Dollar Tree doesn't have the rubber snakes. Everybody kept saying, they're in the toy aisle. They're in the toy aisle. They are not in the toy aisle. Speaking of spiders, so I don't know why I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't know why I have it. They're like x-rays. There are 12 different designs, including bugs, skulls, spider webs, I am going to take one of these out of here because I clearly do not know what I just bought and I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what to do with this. Yeah, of course I'm ripping it apart. It's not like I want to return it. I'm going to return it. But there you go. You can see, I didn't use the spider one in case there's some phobics out there like me. But you can see through it. It's like an x-ray. So this has trees with a spider. Oh, I did take a spider. I'm sorry for all you phobics. And I don't know what I'm going to do with it. If you have suggestions, I just knew I had to have it. It's a sickness. I should not be allowed in Michael's unsupervised. It's Jeff's fault. He said, go into Michael's and see if they have receipt books. And I said, they don't have receipt books at Michael's. And he goes, well, you never know. Okay, sure, you never know. I knew they didn't have receipt books at Michael's. But here we are. But he wanted me to go in. It feels like permission. I got some black shirts to do the bleaching on that I did for Victoria's shirts. They're so cute. And I wanted to do them again. And I still have the cutouts for the, hang on. The sugar skull. Sorry, it is breathtaking. The sugar skull and the other skull that I have back here are still on the wall. And I was looking at them and I thought, what am I going to do with those? And I thought, I'm going to do another shirt. I want to do another shirt. I do like the black. So I got medium, large, and extra large. And I'll decide which design I'm going to do. And then I'll just do all three of them in that design. Now the Gildan shirts that are at Michael's are only $4.99 each, which makes it really nice when you're crafting and reselling because, you know, I can get about $20, $24 for a t-shirt, depending on the design. So if I can do a cool little Halloween t-shirt for $4.99 plus some bleach, I'm not doing it in this shirt. This is my new Pat Benatar shirt from the concert. We're not bleaching this shirt. So I'm thinking after I do my booth tomorrow, I will come home and do some bleaching. Oh, and then I have some cabochons. They are eyeball cabochons. I'm like, did my brain just fart on me and go, that's not the word. That's not the word. You ever have that moment where you're like, you say something and you go, that was not right. That's not right. That was right. The eyeball cabochons. Also for the little spell books that I told you guys I wanted to create with the Dollar Tree stuff. There are 2 more things that I've got to go out into the other room and get. So I'm going to go do that real quick. Okay. 2 more potion bottles. Now this one, straight up potion bottle, right? The round. I don't know what label I'm going to put on it, but then I thought this one looked really cool for a potion bottle as well. It's got the cork stopper. So we'll figure out which labels I'm going to use on those. Sorry, got my breath taken from me again. Just like whoosh. And this morning that intake of breath was more like, because there was no breath. At least this is letting some air in. I sneezed though about 10 minutes ago, and I'm telling you, that was one of the most painful things I've ever done. It's like the muscles, you're trying not to sneeze and engage the muscles, but here we are. That was really painful. This morning, not good. It was not good, like at all. Anyway, figure out which labels we want to use on these, and then create some more cute little potion bottles to go with our other potion bottles. These have to get into Picket though. So I'm going to pack these up and head out the door with those tomorrow. I have to clean my milk glass because it's really grossing me out. I mean, that's like a chunk of dirt down there. Ugh. Oh. I mean, I don't have that one, or I'd have left it behind. Love you. Thanks for watching, you guys. Happy chunking. Bye. Visit my blog, peonylanedesigns.com, for more tips, tricks, and inspiration. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon so you'll be notified of new videos. I post every week DIY tutorials and, of course, more junkin' videos.